Hello folks, welcome back to another video. New camera angle, hope you guys like it, but let's go to what matters most. What is Bitcoin up to? Right now it is at $99,295. Ethereum is above the 3,600 and it has been for a couple of days now. So let's take a look on market conditions. Let's take a look at the copy trading, the spreads that we have open, and let's look at the market overall to see what's going to happen. So stay tuned. So the fear and greed index is again back to the greed. We stayed in the neutral zone, but the top heavy part of the neutral zone around 58, 59, we almost saw 60, but now we saw 60 again with Bitcoin trying to go back above 100K. So that being said, we've had a lot of other tokens and other coins that trended and went up a lot with this. And this is another day that if you look at the 7-day returns, we have green all over the place, just USDC and USDT that they don't count as much. But you can see even Avalanche, which is a token that now I don't like it anymore, even though I was one of the first to farm on the Avalanche blockchain. This one 21%, Sui 27%, Chainlink 15%, Stellar XLM is up 35%. So a lot of positive, a lot of green in the markets. And that is actually showing in the liquidation. If you look right here, a lot of shorts were liquidated. We are even right now, but if we go a little bit larger to 2 or 3 days instead of just the 24 hours that we don't have here, but I looked yesterday, we have way more shorts getting liquidated than longs, just because we had a huge spike throughout the weekend, which no one, including myself, thought that we were going to have it. We thought the markets were going to cool down throughout the weekend. And then on Monday, we would see Asian markets open first, and then European, New York, and that will bring up the price. But we actually saw on Sunday, we saw quite some volume here, which was interesting to see. And this is also showing right here at the liquidation map. You can see we are long heavy. We have way more longs than we have shorts, because shorts got a little bit wiped these past few days throughout the weekend. And you can see that now shorts are way less than the longs right here, the positions, and longs have been positioned quite low. If you look right here, we have 10x that start all the way at $89,000 and they're holding strong. Usually these 10x to 20x, they're not going to close anytime soon. They're just going to hold because they are deep in the money, very, very profitable. And if you have very, very low funding rates, you're not worried at all that this will take a toll on your margin. So people with 10x, 50x that got in right here, they're just going to take profits or just DCA to get more price in, to get more margin in, but they're fine. But you can see that here we start to see a little bit of leverage that was very high. You can see this 100x cumulative right here is $41 million just at $100,000 for Bitcoin. And if we get right here, we could see another short squeeze right here just on this part alone. And Bitcoin above 100K will reflect right here on the Bitcoin dominance, on the market cap Bitcoin dominance. If it goes up, this one will go up, which will slow down altcoins, and layer 2s, layer 1s, meme coins will be slowed because the dominance of Bitcoin will be going up. If Bitcoin goes up a lot, very, very fast, a lot of money will flow back to Bitcoin dominance because people are going to be buying because of FOMO. That being said, after the 60 that we saw right here, I don't think right now, especially around January and February, Bitcoin dominance will be back at 61. I don't believe that. I think we're going to be holding the high 50s right here for Bitcoin dominance, and we're going to see altcoin dominance going up, and also USDC and USDT dominance going down a little bit because money will be flowing to altcoins in this season, especially in Q1. As I showed you in the last video, looking at historical data, this is where we find the best opportunities right now, is Q1 for altcoins. So that being said, let's take a look at our options. We have the two leaps that we are holding, 111% right here and 59% for the Ethereum one. Both are very deep in the money right now. These prices, as I said, they tend to fluctuate a lot, especially the Ethereum one. I think we are way more than 59%. Again, unless there's the other part quoting or requesting for a quote, this number right here, this percentage right here, will be a little bit outdated. So won't be exactly this if I try to close right now. Same thing applies for the $70,000 Bitcoin. This one most likely is around 150, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. But these numbers, as I said before, we need the other party, the other side of this option to either put in a bid or an ask order, or for us to wait for the market to update these numbers. So at the end of the day, I'm not too worried on this one because we are deep in the money on both of these. Let's take a look now at the copy trading, which on December, we got 4.54%, which again, not the best return for the 0DT option strategy, but a very, very good return so far. If you compare to any other places where you can put in US dollars or stable coins or whatever fiat currency and get 4.54% per month, I don't think you're going to find it anywhere else, which is as safe as this one right here. But if you look to this month, we are on January 6th today. We're recording this on the Monday. So 6 days in, we're more than 1.5% in the green so far. If you project that, we could have an amazing, very, very good January and maybe a whole Q1, very fantastic Q1 if we keep going this way. In the past 24 hours, we've made 0.76%, and in the past 30 days, 5.26%. So amazing returns. We're almost at 900K of total volume right here, and we have just 1% to go to reach 1K. So if you're watching this video and you're still not into the topics, you could be the number 1000. So make sure to check the first link in the description to register with our link, and this way you can log in right here and deposit on 0DT. And if you don't know how to do it, we have videos right here in this channel showing you how to do these step by step. Now we go to the earn tab right here, and if you remember, we had opened two spreads, one on Ethereum and one on Bitcoin. Guess what? The Bitcoin one is actually almost good for us. Actually, I think we'll make money if we close right now because our break-even price was 98.7, if I'm not mistaken. We're at 99K 142. So we'll be above break-even. We could hold a little bit of this profit right here. But the Ethereum one, this one is very, very good. It's 48% so far. And we could do almost 100% with this one. We could do one, I think it was 92 or 95, I think, but almost doubling our money. We put 200 on this one. So far, we've made 100, but we have 100 more to go. And the Ethereum one, now I'm very hopeful that this one can also bring us money, put money in our pockets. So we keep looking for this one. We also have Ethereum for March above 5K. This one, I don't know how it is going to go, but we'll have to wait and see anyways. So news-wise, we're going to have to wait and see what's going to be the major narrative for this year. Most likely still this week, Michael Saylor will say something that he bought more Bitcoin. He's doing a lot trying to convince businesses, organizations, even countries to adopt Bitcoin as reserve. So that could be a huge narrative of countries, of governments, of institutions adopting Bitcoin as reserve, and that would change the macroeconomics for Bitcoin as a whole, because if it becomes adopted worldwide by institutions, retailers most likely are going to buy in of FOMO just by not wanting to be left out, because they see big players doing that. They're going to buy in, and that will bring in a spiral of positive effect, bringing Bitcoin, some people say to 200K this year, some people say to 50. These numbers we've covered before. We've covered technical analysis, going over the lowest that people predict, the highest that people predict, and at the end of the day, these are just speculations. So make sure you do your own research. You look at not only the charts but also data and news covering these things. This way you can have you can paint a big picture of what's going to happen. So that being said, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got all the way to the end of the video, let me know. Help us out by showing us you got to the end of the video. Comment down below the sentence 200K Bitcoin. This way we know you are on one of the few people who got all the way to the end of the video, because lately we've seen retention drop a lot. So if you are one of the few, one of the loyal who got all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much. Comment down below so this way we can know you are an amazing person and you're helping us a lot. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on Wednesday for another update. Peace.